All right, catching up with Trinity Christian College men's and women's cross-country teams today.
It's April Van Ryan, Sarah DeVries, and Tony Retman.
Is there anything in particular about this course you ran on Friday that is either easier or more difficult than some of the other places you'll run this year?
This course was definitely like fairly flat compared to some of our other courses, so it's definitely easier to run and get a faster time when you're not pushing through hill after hill. I think another thing that was unique to this meet this weekend is that it was closer to home than some of our other meets are. And so a lot more people had their families there, and we had a lot of spectators cheering us on. And that really can make a difference sometimes when you feel like you have a whole squad behind you.
I agree with Sarah. I think like the energy is different at this meet. Well, because it's the first meet, but also there's a lot of family, like people bring their dogs. It's just like a whole like environment that's different. Whereas like if we go up to Wisconsin or Michigan, we might not have as many spectators from Trinity. So I think it just makes the energy more exciting.
This meet is tough because we have really good competition. But it also means that we've got some really fast and really good teams to run with. And so it, at the same time, kind of holds us back and pushes us forward, that we're allowed to do, that we're not allowed, but we're able to do so much more. But at the same time, we have to work for it harder. And so this meet's a real test.
Those first race nerves, were they there at all or no?
They were. I don't think they were there until we were driving there. But I just felt like super excited, but also like, wow, we're actually racing again. But it was a really exciting time and really fun with the whole team too.
Speaking for me and for the guys team as a whole, we've really wanted to race. And we've been looking forward to it. We've been ready for it. The last couple of weeks have been getting to know each other in person. But we were looking forward to it.
This question with you and we'll go around. What's the toughest part about running? And I know that's an open-ended question, but what's the most difficult part about running?
I mean, the physical part is definitely tough because it takes a lot of effort, especially on race days. But I would say that the mental toughness is actually the toughest part. Running is such a mental game, and you have to keep telling yourself, I can keep doing this, I can keep going, I need to keep this pace up. And keeping that going for the whole race is definitely the hardest part.
I agree with Sarah. I think something that Bob told us, like in our team huddle before the race, was finding the joy in the pain, which I think is like the hardest thing to do as a runner because it's painful. But everyone's going through the same pain. So kind of, I guess, just learning to find the joy in that pain. And like we trained all summer for that moment. So that was really cool to see it like come true.
Tony, for you, what is when you're trying to push over those mental hurdles, is there something you're thinking about as you're trying to get through those moments?
My one thought was, when I do this, I can't do it without God, without the team. If I'm training something for myself, I'm always going to fall short, but it's because I have something different behind me.
I agree a lot with Tony. I struggled a lot during summer training this year, just like motivation, like running by yourself kind of stinks. I think just like looking forward to preseason helped a lot because we were back with the team and it was more like normal, where we didn't have that last year.
Your own is so hard, and especially when the season is like farther away and it's summer training, it's hard to remember what you're training for, and it just seems so far off. And you're like, why am I doing this? But getting to the actual season and getting to run with the team every day makes it all so much easier and so much more worth it.
All right, I lied. I have one more question. It's specifically for Tony. Zach has the best mustache, not only on the team, maybe on campus. That's what I've been hearing?
Yeah, it's kind of the envy of the whole guys team.
Okay, there it is. Thank you guys for doing this today. It was fun, and we'll do it again sometime later in the season, all right?
Thank you.